All right, so today I want to talk about patience and how being patient actually enables you to get what you want faster than hustling towards what you want. Obviously, there are going to be instances where you need to hustle, and but for in my opinion, more often than not, patience really pays off. Patience. So, me and my wife, we got back from a 2 month trip where we traveled the world. We went to Egypt, we went to Dubai, we went to Shanghai, went to Vietnam, India, Australia, New Zealand, and then we came back home. And obviously, we had to get back into the flow of things, and we had to go about working and getting into some sort of a routine because a routine is crucial for definitely for me. I'm gonna talk just about me. I don't want to talk for my wife, but it's really important for me to have a routine and to have consistency. And sometimes it's not always easy to find that consistency and find that routine. And I had to be really patient with myself over the past basically 2 weeks. And I know some people out there might be saying, like, man, like 2 weeks, it took you 2 weeks to get into routine. But I know myself, and over my life, I've noticed that it does take around 1 week to 2 weeks for me to really just get into the flow of things and feel good again, and feel like in my element. So, just really being patient with myself and giving me grace has really helped and made all the difference. And a major practice and what really anchors me into reality and into like feeling good about where I'm at is a practice called journaling. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this practice. It's a very common practice that is spoken by a lot of people. But journaling is really an anchor for me, and it enables me to get out of my mind and get everything that's in my mind onto a paper, into this physical realm, what we see around us. And it just enables me to take things and see things for what they really are. And what they truly are is much different than what you might think it is in your head, right? So, for example, a week passes by and I'm not waking up on time. A week passes by and I'm not taking my cold showers. A week passes by and I'm still drinking a lot of caffeine, and I'm still, doing whatever it's okay, but I don't want to do. A week passes by and there is still things that are on my to-do list, on my task list, on my checklist that are not getting done. But the truth of the matter is that we're always trying to get better. And sometimes we psych ourselves out by discouraging ourselves in our mind, when in reality, we're probably doing a lot of amazing things that is pushing us towards what we want to be or who we want to become, but we're not putting the spotlight on that. So what journaling does for me is I get to sit down, I get to be with myself, and I get to really reflect on what did I do today? Here's my 3 prompts that I ask myself in my journal every single day, or I try to every day. If I don't do it, my life can easily spiral out of control because my discouraging and my negative thoughts can very easily take over and make me not in a good mood. So basically, my 3 prompts that I use every single day are: what did I do great today? What could I have done better? And then how can I implement that into tomorrow, for tomorrow to be a better day? So what that does is it puts me in a mind space of asking myself, what did I do great today? Because there had to be stuff that I did great today, whether it was professional, whether it was personal, whether it was spiritual, whether it was emotional, it doesn't matter. Put everything that you did great today on that paper. And, I do have a list of things that I want to do every day and every week. So if I do any of those things on that list, I'm 100% writing that down. And when I write them down, I say, yes, I really that has been a crucial thing to put emotion into it. I'm like, yes, I did that. Boom. I feel great about it. And it makes me want to do it more the next day. So anyways, what did I do great today? What could I have done better? That's the second one. And this one, just in a nice, easy way, allows me to just casually say, well, look, I missed this thing on my checklist. I missed this thing. These are really important to me. I want to prioritize them tomorrow, and I want to build momentum so that I'm doing these things every single day. Right? So a couple of those are a few things. And then how can I be better tomorrow is just, once again, shine that spotlight on, I did all these great things. Here are the things that I could have been better in. How can I be better tomorrow? What is one or two things I can do tomorrow that would make my day tomorrow better than it was today? So all of that to say, the journaling helps me to be patient with myself, right? Journaling is a keystone habit is what they call them. It's like it's a habit that if you do it, your life changes dramatically. Whereas if you don't do it, your life also changes dramatically for the worse. But journaling for me is a keystone habit, and what I found is for most people, it's a keystone habit because everyone in this day and age is too much in their mind, too much in their mental. Everything is on the phone, so everything is being used by the mind. And so the mind becomes this horse that just keeps running, galloping. And sometimes you just gotta let that horse just chill. Not sometimes. The horse needs rest. You need rest. I need rest. We're human beings. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. We came back from this beautiful trip, and it's taken about 2 weeks for me to get into my flow, but I'm feeling good right now. Like I have for the past pretty much 5-6 days, I have accumulated so much momentum that I did not have for probably the 10 days prior, because I was just figuring myself out. I was jet lagged. I had to really be patient with myself, but that didn't mean that I wasn't doing great things for myself as I was living, but if I hadn't journaled, I wouldn't have the spotlight on the great things that I've been doing. And if I don't put the spotlight on the great things that I'm doing, I'm not going to feel good about myself. I'm going to feel really shitty about myself. I'm going to focus only on the things I didn't get done. I'm going to go to sleep in a negative mindset. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be in that fight or flight. And no one wants to be in that fight or flight. So patience is key, and practices that enable and deploy that patience is even more important. So for me, that's journaling. It really helps me be patient. Today was a beautiful day. I had an amazing trading day. After the trading day, I just took a nice long shower where I mixed in cold shower with hot shower. And now I feel super light, super amazing. Next on my list now is probably to get some sun salutations right there in that sunbeam, and get a workout in, and then work on goals. That's it. I feel really good right now. And there's a saying that when life comes easy, you go hard. When life goes hard or comes hard, that's when you go easy. And for the past initial 10 days since I got back from the trip, life was definitely coming hard. So I went easy. And now it's switched, and we have entered a new realm of energy, and I've entered a new realm of energy and of consistency, and life is coming easy now, because that's the waves. Those are the waves of life. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And yeah, I mean, I feel amazing right now, so I'm gonna go hard. Life is coming easy, so I'm gonna go hard. So with that, patience pays more often than not. The last thing that I'll just leave this video with is, if you feel like you're running out of time, reframe your mind. I'm going to say that again. If you feel like you're running out of time, reframe your mind, because this universe is timeless. it is abundant, it is boundless. And I oftentimes find myself having to correct myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do this by a certain time. I have to get rich by a certain time. Otherwise, AI is going to take over. Oh, I have to have this much money by a certain time. I have to have this body by a certain time. Man, this is the most toxic thing that we could possibly do to ourselves, is put a time limit on life and on our growth. This is what the education system has done to us. This is what all the systems in the world do. They put this limit on you, which makes you get so much stress, so much anxiety. Reframe time. Let time work for you and play the long game. That is how you, in a nutshell, maybe I'll talk about this more in another video, but in a nutshell, how you eliminate anxiety and how you eliminate fears in the future, in a nutshell, generally, is by letting time work for you, which means you're playing the long game, right? I'm not worried about becoming rich in 1 year. I'm not worried about having the best body in 1 year. And because I'm not putting a time limit on myself, I'm playing the 10-year game. So whatever I do today, tomorrow, or the next day is not going to drastically impact my results in a year, right? I need to do the same thing every day for a few years to really get insane results. And that's my mindset. So play the long game. It'll help you so much with your mindset. It'll help you so much with your life, with your daily stress. And guess what? It all ties back to patience. Patience pays. So practice patience, and I promise you, you will feel much better about yourself. And definitely go about journaling because it helps a ton. So yeah, if you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm talking about, please like, comment, and subscribe. First time I'm saying this. I'm just putting myself out there. I hope this helps whoever it is blessing. I don't know how this video got into your algorithm and how it got into your feed, but I'm happy it did. And I wish you nothing but the best. And love, prosperity, and patience on you. I'll see you in the next video.